So today's video is sponsored by Nadula Hair. They sent me 4 bundles of wavy hair. I have 2 18s, 1 16, and a 14, and we're about to squeeze every inch of that hair into this sew-in. Black Friday is coming up and the brands are giving the girls deals. So definitely go ahead and check that out if you're interested. Hey love, today I'm going to show you guys this flip over method, but instead of my usual clip-in method, we're actually going to do a sew-in. I know, I have not done a sew-in in literally forever. I used to wear them all the time in high school. It's actually one of the first styles that I learned how to do and like mastered. So this style has a special place in my heart for sure. I'm starting off with my hair washed and stretched out. I actually braided it out after I washed it, so it's stretched, but it's not straightened by any means. So braiding it will be really easy today. So once I've completed the braiding pattern, I'm going in and sewing that one little braid we have dangling down, and we have a nice flat base for our sew-in, and now we can get into the intricacies. Okay, now it's time to go to the next step. So today's video is sponsored by Nadula Hair. They sent me 4 bundles of wavy hair. I have 2 18s, 1 16, and a 14, and we're about to squeeze every inch of that hair into this sew-in. Why? Because I want it to be super full. I'm going for that like Rihanna messy wavy vibe. Rihanna loves a flip over method. She lives by it. Like if you really pay attention, she wears a flip over install like most of the time. She may pop a wig on here and there, but when I think flip over method for a celebrity, I think Rihanna. She eats them up every time, updos the whole nine. She really does eat up a flip over method. So that like wavy, messy, rock star, but somehow sweet vibe is what we're gonna go for. Tip number 2, even if you're gonna double your tracks, sew one single track under your braid first. What this is gonna do is create a nice smooth transition all the way around your sew-in, to where no matter how bulky you double these double tracks, you won't be able to see it. If you have leave out, it'll blend your natural hair with the weave a lot better. And if you don't have leave out, placing your track under the braid will give it almost like a, I don't know how to explain it, almost like a flip over vibe in the back of the hair, to where you can do a ponytail as long as it's loose, because you won't be able to see any tracks, because the track is sitting right under the braid and all you'll see is folded hair covering your braid. Just trust me. So that's all of the hair that we're gonna sew in. I have about a half of the 14-inch bundle left, and this is what we're gonna use to glue in the tracks in the front. So this is where the flip over technique really comes in. I'm laying these tracks going straight back, right on top of each other, all the way up until I have about a 1-inch gap in the middle of the hair. On the left side, I'm laying the tracks going straight back, going down. On the right side, I'm laying the tracks going straight back, going down. And in the center, I lay the tracks going straight back. What this is gonna do is allow us to flip our hair to either side and to where it's going straight towards the back, and it'll look really, really smooth. The key is to lay the tracks on the sides the opposite direction of where you want them to lay. That's what's gonna give you that nice volume when you actually flip the hair, because it makes the tracks lay in the opposite direction of how they were put in, and that creates even more volume in the roots. It looks so good. Now that we have all of the hair installed, it's time to actually go through and add a little bit of definition to these waves. We're not about to overdo it because, like I said, we're going for a more messy look. I just wand curl my hair in small sections all the way across, and then I'm going in with a little bit of edge control to kind of clean up the edges of my hair and get everything nice and laid how we want it to be. And of course, baby hairs are optional. I know the girls have been tussling over whether or not to add baby hairs. Personally, for a curly look or a wavy look, I love it, but to each its own. I'm just going ahead and doing my 2 little temple swoops and my 2 sideburn swoops, and this is the finished look. It is super flat. It looks so natural. There's minimal leave out. It's the easiest sew-in technique to blend your natural hair with your extensions because you don't have to have so much leave out, and I think it looks gorgeous. You could do a half up, half down with this style, and if you did leave out any edges in the back, you can do a high ponytail, but with my little trick for the back, you can definitely get away with like a low ponytail or a claw clip vibe. And as you can see, it looks amazing flipped left and right or worn straight back. This style is definitely a vibe. I love the waves. The texture of the hair is gorgeous. The link to the hair will be down below in the description bar if you guys want to go ahead and check it out, as well as any coupon codes that I have. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, babes.
Nadula.